You are watching New York Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Marshall Green. Breaking news here on the channel today. Unfortunately, the Knicks do not get the Dallas Mavericks pick. Remember, the New York Knicks traded for the 2023 Dallas Mavericks first-round pick in the Kristaps Porzingis trade that sent Porzingis from New York to Dallas, but that pick was top 10 protected, which means with the Dallas Mavericks pick falling at number 10, the Knicks, as of now, do not have a pick in the 2023 NBA draft. It was top 10 protected. The Knicks needed one of these teams to jump inside the top 10. It did not happen, and if you've been living under a rock, the San Antonio Spurs are the winners of the 2023 NBA draft lottery, which means Victor Wembanyama, you are a San Antonio Spur. What a horrible message this has been sent by Adam Silver. The Dallas Mavericks blatantly cheated and tanked so they could stay inside the top 10, and all Adam Silver did was fine a billionaire in Mark Cuban $1 million, which is nothing, and he let all of the youth of the world know that if you cheat, you can still get the results you want. If you cheat, Adam Silver, I blame you. You had an opportunity to set this world right, to give a message to the youth, to say not to cheat, but you didn't. You reinforced the cheating. So Adam Silver, this is a you problem. This is a you problem, and I hope more teams tank and lose games on purpose, and you have to do something about it. But it's really, as much as it is Adam Silver's fault, it's the Dallas Mavericks' fault as well. Let's type F Dallas down in the comment section because it's F the Dallas Mavericks. They messed with our pick, and now the New York Knicks do not have one in the 2023 NBA draft. So the draft lottery's results sit like this. The New Orleans Pelicans pick at number 14. Then the Toronto Raptors, a team I'm glad didn't win the draft lottery because Wembanyama in Toronto would have been a problem. Then you got the Oklahoma City Thunder coming in at pick 12, followed by the Magic, then the Mavs, and the Jazz, Wizards, Pacers, Magic, Pistons, Rockets, Blazers. And then you see the top two, the Charlotte Hornets, and then you got the San Antonio Spurs. Pretty cool for Victor Wembanyama. He gets to go to San Antonio, where Tony Parker, probably the most famous Frenchman to ever play in the NBA, thrived. So he'll definitely have some French supporters that are already San Antonio Spurs fans. Good for Victor. Good for the Spurs. The NBA is back alive and well in the state of Texas. We'll get to some Knicks news and rumors coming up in a second. But first, make sure you guys are hooked up with our awesome new sponsor, Bird Dogs. Go to birddogs.com and use the promo code chat, and they're going to hook you guys up with a free Yeti style tumbler if you get your order at birddogs.com and use the promo code chat. I love Bird Dogs because in my shorts, I want three things. I want swag, I want versatility, and I want a good fit. And Bird Dogs, they check all three of those boxes. And as someone who loves looking good and feeling confident, I'm excited to share my personal experience with our new sponsor, Bird Dogs. These shorts and pants have truly changed the game for me. The fit is awesome, and I've never felt better in any clothing item. Not only do they make me feel great, but they're so comfortable that I can wear them all day long without feeling restricted. Plus, the stretchy fabric is awesome, because I like shorts where I can maneuver around and feel agile and just ready for any occasion. And Bird Dogs, they check that box. What really sets them apart is the versatility. I wear them to the office. I wear them on dates. I wear them to the gym, even on the golf course. And every time, I feel like I'm dressed for the occasion. It's such a relief to not have to worry about changing my outfit midday. If you're ready to elevate your wardrobe with Bird Dogs, I highly recommend giving them a try. And if you order now using the link in the description below and promo code chat, you'll even get a Yeti style tumbler with your purchase. Trust me, you won't regret it. Go to birddogs.com, and remember, you got to use the promo code chat to support the show. And remember, you get a free F-R-E-E Yeti style tumbler. Get hooked up today. That link's in the comments and description. I just want to close out the show, taking some questions from our live audience, as we did have an NBA draft lottery special. My man Juan Suarez says, who would realistically be the trade you would like this summer? Who would we get and trade for, assuming you can make it happen? But be realistic on trade, not necessarily if it can happen. There's two guys. Two guys I really, really want the Knicks to trade for. And I don't really know how realistically they both are. First off, the first one is Mikal Bridges, the small forward for the New Jersey, or I guess the Brooklyn Nets at this point. In Vegas, the number one team that has the best odds to land Julius Randle is the Brooklyn Nets. And if you kind of compare the dots, how could the Nets get Julius Randle without giving up Mikal Bridges? Probably doesn't happen. So I want to go after Mikal Bridges, see if we can get that to happen. Maybe you have to overpay to get him from your crosstown little brother, but I'd love to get Mikal Bridges on this team. And another guy is, what about a veteran? What about a guy like Klay Thompson? Maybe the Golden State Warriors tear it down. I doubt that. I doubt that happens, but maybe you get a veteran, a guy that shot 42% from 3 on 12, 11.5 three-pointers per game. That's something that the New York Knicks need, no doubt about it. Juan, we appreciate the question, my man. Johnson, a legend, says, do you think other teams still value Randle despite his playoff troubles? Value him, yes, but value him at the price of being a two-time All-NBA player in the last 3 years, a two-time NBA All-Star in the last 3 years. No, I don't think he has that value across the league, but I don't think that you're going to have to take a total loss on Julius Randle. I think the thing that a lot of NBA teams and general managers are really going to cling to is the fact that he's really on an affordable contract. He's only going to be making $28, $29, $30 million over the next couple of years, and when you compare that to a guy like Karl Anthony Towns or a guy like Joel Embiid, it's apples to oranges. Embiid and Cat are making $50+ million, and Randle is barely sniffing $30 million. So I think the price point that Randle was signed up for definitely increases his value a little bit. I don't think you're going to be able to get multiple unprotected first-round picks, but I do think you could be able to trade him, and I think that there are some teams that could want his services across the league. I'll ask you, though. Will the Knicks trade Julius Randle? Not should they trade Julius Randle. Can they trade Julius Randle? Where are they going to trade him? This is the question. Will the Knicks trade Julius Randle? I want to hear from you. Type T for trade. Type K for keep. Let me know what you think down in the comments section. This next one on today's show coming from my guy, Brandon McNeely. What's up, man? He says, would you guys try to pry Jalen Suggs away from the Magic? I was hoping to get it 11 and try to package it for him. I think he's still better than most in this NBA draft. He needs better coaching, though. I like Jalen Suggs coming out of college a lot into the NBA draft. I like the competitive fire that he played with. I thought he was a winner. I thought he showed winning intangibles. Obviously, playing for the Orlando Magic, it's hard to be a winner down there with the current team that they got rocking right now. But I'm not really willing to give up future draft assets or draft capital for a guy like Jalen Suggs. You got your point guard, and you got one of the best point guards in the NBA. Let's get players on this roster that don't take the ball out of Jalen Brunson's hands. Let's get guys on this roster that benefit and complement Jalen Brunson. Let's get a 3-and-D wing. Let's get a power forward that can stretch the floor and hit shots and defend the cup. I want to get players that make Jalen Brunson better, that don't take away from Jalen Brunson, like Stephen A. Smith talking about the Knicks should trade for Damian Lillard. That was one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. You finally got a point guard in New York. A point guard city finally has a point guard. In my opinion, a top 5 point guard in the NBA in Jalen Brunson. Why would you go out and trade for Damian Lillard? That just makes no sense whatsoever. Suggs, sure, but you got a backup point guard in Quickly, and you got a starting point guard in Jalen Brunson. Maybe you trade Quickly, you go out for Suggs, but to be honest with you, Brandon, I'm not all that interested in trading for a guy like Jalen Suggs. Remember, guys, though, if the Knicks make a move, we are going to make a video here on the channel, so subscribe and turn your notifications on. Videos every day, all off season long. I can promise you this. We're going to be the only Knicks YouTube channel out there that puts out a video every single day this off season. Latest news, latest rumors, latest trade rumors, free agency signings will be live for the NBA draft. Even though the Knicks don't have a pick, we're going to be your one-stop shop all off season long. And remember, if you want to chop it up about the New York Knicks, you can go and hit me up over on Twitter. And I'm following everybody back that DMs me. Let's go with I Know Ball, because I want to talk about ball with some people that actually know ball. So give me a follow and DM me I Know Ball, and I'll give you a follow back.